I think, TJ, what you started to talk about the sort of fuzziness of what does proprietary really mean, is interesting. I like to sort of gain wisdom by looking outside of AV, and see what's going on out there. And if you look at the sort of popular world of home automation these days, and it's really about, you might call them proprietary, but I would call them platforms, right? It's about HomeKit or Alexa or Google Home, and what you have there are these large software platforms and software frameworks that someone decides they want to take advantage of, and then inside that you see the products, the hardware that starts to fit in. And of course, you might find a security camera that will work with Siri or Alexa or Google Home, or you might find one that only works with one or the other. You'll find varying feature sets depending on which ecosystem you plug the product into. And that's kind of your point, TJ, about a QSC living in a QSC environment is going to have its full complement of features, whereas it might work in a different environment with less than that. And I feel like that's the place we're going, right? I always see that the sort of final evolution of technology systems is into software. I mean, it sounds obvious when I say it, but we're only just figuring that out in AV land, right? When you go buy a new cell phone, what is the first decision you make? It's unconscious, but it's, do you want an iPhone or do you want an Android? And that is 100% a software platform decision that you're making first. And then, okay, let's pick some hardware, and then let's figure out how we're going to use it, right? And the value of those platforms is really sort of the sum of the applications available on them. So I think maybe we're moving to a sort of post-proprietary world where, I mean, you could argue that each one of these platforms is proprietary, but they're also open enough to be an ecosystem.